already teaching people about God's kingdom. This man lived in the desert, and his name was John. John did not dress like most of the people. Oh no. John did not eat like most of God's people. John did not speak like most of God's people. But that did not keep God's people from coming to the desert to listen to John. John was baptizing people to get them ready for the coming kingdom of God. People came from the hills and the valleys. They came from the big cities and the small towns. In fact, so many people came that some people began to wonder, could John be the prophet sent to rescue us? Could John be the one to give us back God's place? Could John be the king who will bless all the people of the earth? John told them, "No, I am not the promised one, but I am preparing the way for the king." And then one day when John was baptizing people in the river, Jesus came to him and asked to be baptized. When John baptized Jesus, a dove flew down and rested on Jesus. A voice came from heaven, "You are my beloved Son. With you I am well pleased." John told the people that Jesus was God's promised king. He told them to follow Jesus because Jesus could take away their sin. People began to listen to Jesus preach about the kingdom of God. And to some he said, "Follow me." Jesus chose 12 followers to be his special disciples. Do you remember Jacob's 12 sons? Well, now Jesus was beginning to call out a new people for God. Aha. And our next story time on Monday will be Jesus Restores God's Place. So Jesus has chosen a new people. He has chosen 12 disciples who will follow him, and they will be the ones who will begin to spread the message of his life. And we're going to find out about his death and then his resurrection. So the story is starting to really get exciting because God's promise is coming true, and we're going to see what happens when God gives his king and when God restores his people and when God restores the land. So